nice big Reno round of applause for Schizoid Johnny. Johnny, come on.
Santa!
For Christmas, I want to get laid. And I want to get laid.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How you doing? Holy shit! I just had a flashback. And it took me back when I first started out in this business. You know, I did major in chemistry in high school in the parking lot. And it took me back when I first started out in this business. You know, folks, when I first started out in this business a mere 3 years ago, there were these two. Okay, when I first started out in this business a mere 10 years ago, there were these two. When I first started out in this business a mere 30 years ago, there were these two places I always wanted to play in this world. One was a club in Paris, France, which we finally played about 8 years ago. And the other place I always wanted to play was the Improv in Reno, Nevada! Yeah, I'm fucking thrilled too. Had a hard time getting here tonight, folks. I came through Sheridan, Wyoming. Anybody from Sheridan, Wyoming? Close. Bumfuck. Where are you from, dear?
The Black Hills. Black Hills.
I had a hard time getting here, folks. I came through Sheridan, Wyoming, and there was a blizzard. 4 a.m. I pulled the van to the side of the road. I couldn't get it going. I couldn't get it going. I couldn't get it going. So I locked the doors. I said goodbye to my dog. I said goodbye to my cat. I said goodbye to my wife. I'm out there trying to hitchhike. Nobody wants to pick me up. Nobody wants to pick me up. Nobody wants to pick me up. So I'm walking along. I'm walking along. When all of a sudden I found this beautiful hat on the side of the road. And I bend down and I pick it up. It's like brand new. And I put it on my head and it fits just like it was mine all along. So I put up my thumb. Ah! This big ass pickup truck pulls up, two guys in it. Hey, you need a ride? Yes, sir, I do. Thank you very much. So I jump in the truck. I'm sitting between these two guys. We're driving along. The guy to my right says, hey, buddy, how about a beer? And I went, well, not right now. I got to keep my head on straight. I got to get a tow truck. I got to get a tow, but thank you. Thank you very much. So we're driving along. The guy to my left says, hey, how about a joint? And I went, hey, no, thank you. I don't smoke no more. Tired of waking up on the floor, but thank you very much. So we're driving along, when all of a sudden the guy to my right pulls down his pants right to his ankles and says, hey, buddy, how about a blow job? I looked him straight in the eye and said, hey, buddy, I just found a hat. I ain't no fucking cowboy. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have any football fans out there tonight? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have any San Francisco 49er fans? New York Jets fans? Minnesota Vikings fans? Denver Bronco fans? And if you're like me from Wisconsin, you're a Green Bay Packer fan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take you to the big game. The big game starts at 12 noon, but you don't get there at 12 noon. You get there at 11, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3. 3 o'clock in the morning. And why do you get there at 3 o'clock in the morning? Because that's when the big tailgate party begins. No, sir, that's not when you go chasing tail like you are tonight, but that's when you drive your pickup truck to the Lambeau Field parking lot. You drop the tailgate. You get out your big cooler full of Lion Kugel's beer. You get out your big charcoal grill, and of course you get out your big cooler full of Wisconsin bratwurst. Ma'am from the Black Hills, what's your name?
Gina.
Whatever. Gina, have you ever, do you know what a Wisconsin bratwurst is? Wisconsin bratwurst, where it's, I guess you don't know what it is. It's a big sausage. It's about this long and about this big around, and you eat it. And how do you eat it? Well, you cook it on a charcoal grill. And there's our charcoal grill right now, folks. In fact, the coals are turning white. Let's place our bratwurst on there, Gina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 inches. I mean 9 bratwurst. And of course, you cook them to perfection. Gina, you had another perplexed look on your face as I said the word perfection. I guess you don't know what a bratwurst cooked to perfection is. Well, let me tell you, a bratwurst cooked to perfection is when it's both hard but yet juicy. And how do you know when your bratwurst is both hard but yet juicy? Well, Gina, you just bend down in that cute little mini skirt of yours. You kind of fondle your bratwurst from end to end. You kind of poke it in the side, fondle around the end. When it's just about ready to burst, you'll pick it up in those 2 little pretty fingers of yours and plop it between 2 buns and ever so gently bring it up to your mouth and take a big bite out of your Wisconsin bratwurst. And why are we eating Wisconsin bratwurst? Why are we slamming beer and cheese down our throats? Because we can't win the frickin' Super Bowl, that's why! But tonight, folks, we're going to develop some Packer spirit. That's right. And how do you develop some Packer spirit? Well, first of all, I'm going to take you to the game. But before we're going to take you to the game, you have to get dressed for the occasion. You know, folks in Wisconsin, we're some fancy dressers. First of all, you need your blaze orange hunting clothes. Because in Wisconsin, the deer hunters are the only people that can afford a season pass. And of course, folks, you need the most important instrument of all. And gentlemen, not a Dallas Cowboy hat, not a Minnesota White Queen helmet, but the one, the only, cheese hat. No, Gina, this is not a yeast infection. This is the real thing. My name's Jan Janis, I'm from Wisconsin. I drink the beers and the brats I'm eating. I wear the cheese head and the hot and blaze orange. Hey, Pacarena. I work real hard at the mill down there. I feed sights fishing in the cold fresh air. But a lot's polishing, got no hair. Hey, Pacarena. I drink real hard at the bar down there. I love that Reggie and the Brett Favre there. It's so damn cold of her winter underwear. Hey, Pacarena. The Bears, he suck, and so do the Vikes. And others are Vegas, and the Vibes are Dykes. Gonna kick Caballas with a fat Coach Mike. Hey, Pacarena. My wife was a Packer, so she likes their butts and love beer commercials. My mother-in-law sucks, gonna teach you this dance. It's a polka on drugs. Hey, Pacarena. You take one step to the bar right there. You take a drink from your arm right there. You take a bite from your brat right there. Hey, Pacarena. You point at the tube when you had enough. You scratch your balls, pretend you got a cough. You flip out the ref cause he pisses you off. Hey, Pacarena. I think I saw the ghost of Vince Lombardi. The Bears, they suck, and so do the Vikes. And others are Vegas, and the Vibes are Dykes. Gonna kick Caballas with a fat Coach Mike. Hey, Pacarena. The Bears, they suck, and so do the Vikes. And others are Vegas, and the Vibes are Dykes. Gonna kick Caballas with a fat Coach Mike. Hey, Pacarena. Hey, Pacarena. Hey, Pacarena. Pacarena. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to introduce most potent personage all the way from Beijing, China. Ladies and gentlemen, Wee Hung Wo. It is good to be here tonight with all you Nevada Wondais. But before I go any further, must make most special announcement. As of January 2000, Schizoid Johnny will retire from music industry and move to vast Himalayan mountains of Tibet. There he will enter Buddhist monastery and lead life of isolation, meditation and masturbation. Modified life for all you Buddhist monks out there tonight. In fact, you, prime candidate to be Buddhist monk. What's your name? Jimmy. Jimmy-san, you prime candidate to be Buddhist monk. But before we go to Buddhist monastery, you're going to have to give up all your material possessions. You're going to have to give up your fishing rod. You're going to have to give up your 30-06 rifle. You're going to have to give up your pickup truck with a dog in it. But most important, Jimmy, you must give up nookie. No more nookie for you. Take my last wife. She thought sake, fucking, cooking, all cities in China. You know what, Jimmy? Before we go to Buddhist monastery, we're going to have to practice. We're going to have to practice praying. We're going to get down on our knees in front of the golden Buddha. We're going to pray. We're going to pray. We're going to prostrate ourselves. We're going to prostrate ourselves. Jimmy, have you ever been prostrated before?
No.
You want to be prostrated?
No.
We're going to take it to Buddhist monastery and we're going to pray. And you know what we're going to pray about? We're going to pray about reincarnation. Of course, reincarnation is life after life after life. And in your case, Jimmy, you keep coming back so many times as you keep fucking up when you're here. But next time, Jimmy, you're going to come back and have perfect life. Because they say in Buddhism, every 7th life is perfect. So next time, Jimmy, you not come back as man. You not come back as woman. Next time, Jimmy, you come back as dog. You want to know why? Why? Because then you not need no more nookie. You can lick your own balls. Ladies and gentlemen, next time when I come back in reincarnation, I want to come back as woman. Because I want to come back as a very assertive, self-assured, strong-willed woman. Somebody like Margaret Thatcher, or like Joan of Arc, or maybe like Hillary Clinton, or maybe like the next president of the United States, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lorena Bobbitt. Here's the story of Lorena Bobbitt, whose husband had a mistress in bed. She got a knife, cut off his Johnson on the highway. She threw the head. Here's the story of Jeffrey Dahmer. Is busy with 3 boys of his own. There were 3 meals getting stewed together. Yes, he was all alone. Then one day when Lorena met Mr. Dahmer, she said, "Let's have Wiener Schnitzel for lunch." Slicing, dicing, amputation, that's the way they became the Butcher Bunch. The Butcher Bunch. The Butcher Bunch. They just love to hear the bones crunch. The Butcher Bunch. The Butcher Bunch. That's the way they became the Butcher Bunch. Brought to you by KY Jelly. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Schizoid Johnny.